Hi friends, I'm Mrs. Neely and this is Duke. Duke is our family pet and I wanted to tell you a little about him. He's actually more than just our pet. He has a special job that I'll tell you about in just a little bit. But first, let's just talk about Duke. Duke is a Bernese Mountain Dog and he just turned 6 years old. He had a birthday and had lots of special presents, and he also had a nice cake that was made just for dogs. Now you may have noticed that Duke is big. He's really big. He's actually 150 pounds. He hasn't always been this big though. When he was born, he only weighed about 1 pound, and then he grew and he grew and he grew. He was this big by the time he was about 1 year old. Would you like to see some pictures of Duke as a puppy? And then also pictures as he got bigger and bigger? Let me show you.
You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old past said. Boy, you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got trouble, and I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together, see it through, 'cause you've got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, big and stronger too, maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. It's me and you, boy, and as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You got a friend in me. 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 When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old past said. Boy, you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me.
Duke was pretty cute as a puppy, wasn't he? Now I'd like to tell you a little bit about what we need to do in order to take care of him. It's pretty easy to take care of, but he does need us to do some things for him. First, we always make sure that he has lots of water. He also has to get fed 2 times a day. He has about 2 cups of dog food every time. But he also has a few doggy treats here and there. Duke has a lot of fur, so we have to brush him often. He doesn't always like that, but he looks much better after he's brushed. He also sometimes gets dirty, so just like you and I, Duke needs to have baths. One time, he got so dirty because he decided to go play in the mud in the rain. So if it's a nice day, we might give him a bath outside. If it's not, then we take him someplace that has a nice big doggy bathtub and a hairdryer. He likes getting his baths. He smells good and he feels good when he's all done. One of Duke's favorite things to do is to go for a walk. We go on lots of walks with Duke, but if it's too hot, Duke won't like it. All this fur makes Duke really, really hot. Wouldn't you be hot if you had all this fur? Sometimes people ask us if we shave his fur in the summer. We can't do that because Duke actually has another layer of fur under all this fluff. That layer of fur helps keep him cool when it's hot out, but it also helps keep him warm when it's cold out. By the way, Duke's favorite season is winter. He loves to play in the snow and he loves to lay in the snow. He would sit in the cold snow all day if we let him, but we don't, only for a little while. We also like to take Duke with us whenever we can when we're going out. He loves to go for car rides. And there are some stores that he's allowed to go to. His favorites are Home Depot and Lowe's. And believe me, when he goes into those stores, he gets a lot of attention. Everybody always wants to pet Duke and even take pictures, and Duke loves it. Oh, and I almost forgot. Duke has a very special hobby that he loves. He has his own cart on wheels that he can pull. Whenever he sees us getting it out for him, he wags his tail like crazy and he can't wait to pull his cart. It's very good exercise for him too. Okay, so that's a lot of fun information about Duke, but now I want to tell you about his job. Duke has a job. He is a certified therapy dog. A certified therapy dog's job is to make people feel happy and relaxed. That sounds like fun, doesn't it? He makes us happy every day in our house. But when he's working, it's his job to make other people smile. And he's really good at it. Not just any dog can be a certified therapy dog. Both myself and Mr. Neely and Duke had to do work to get this job. First, we had to take some tests and fill out some forms and get forms from Duke's doctor that said he was healthy. Then we all had to go do another kind of test. We had to meet with some people called testers or observers. They told us the things that we had to do with Duke. We had to walk around a room that was crowded with furniture, and Duke had to walk right by our side. If he got ahead of us or behind us, that wasn't good. He needed to be right by our side during our walk. If we stopped, he had to stop too and sit down. Then we had to tell him to lay down, and he did. Then they put toys and dog cookies on the floor, and we had to walk Duke right past them and tell him to leave it. Now, Duke loves cookies, so he had to try really hard to walk past them when we told him to leave it. And he did. Then we had to have him sit on one side of the room, and we had to leave the room. Other people stayed in the room to watch him, and he had to listen and stay right there. He wasn't allowed to move. Eventually, we came back in the room, and we stood at the other side of the room, and finally we said, "Duke, come." And he did. He did a great job. Duke passed that part of the test. But there was still more for him to do. And after that part of the test, we had to meet with the tester again 3 more times. These visits were in a nursing home. A nursing home is a place where people who aren't able to take care of themselves need to live so they have extra help. The place we visited had lots of older people in hospital beds and wheelchairs. So for these 3 visits, we just got to walk around and visit people. Duke got lots of pets, and people who met him were very happy. Duke was doing his job. He was very gentle, and he was very sweet. And then after the 3rd visit, the testers decided that Duke could be a certified therapy dog. So since then, Duke has gone on many visits to lots of places to make people happy.
Who let the dogs out?
Duke has visited nursing homes and senior centers, hospitals,
Who let the dogs out? Well, the party was nice, the party was bumping.
and schools.
And everybody having a ball. Yippee-yi-yo. Until the fellas left and name calling. Yippee-yi-yo. And the girls respond to the call. Pull on shout. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
colleges and universities.
I see a little speedboat head up our class. She really wants to skip town. Get back, Grumpy. That's Grumpy. Get that, you flea-infested mongrel.
Duke also goes to the Lehigh Valley Airport all the time. Sometimes people are a little scared about flying or just feeling stressed because they are traveling. Duke walks around the airport and people stop to pet him all the time. They always leave Duke feeling a little better than they did before they petted him.
Let the dogs out. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Say, doggy.
Duke, would you like to say goodbye to our friends? All right, you can help me. Duke will talk if you ask him to talk. And the way we do that is we do a little sign. We do this sign. So ready, Duke? Go ahead, do that sign if you're watching. That was a good one. Good boy. All right. Good job. I'm glad you got to meet Duke, and so is he. Wave. Bye-bye.
You're better than the best. I'm lucky just to linger in your light. Cooler than the flip side of my pillow. That's right. Completely unaware. Nothing can compare to where you send me. Lets me know that it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. In the moments when my good times start to fade, you make me smile like the sun, fall out of bed, sing like a bird, dizzy in my head, spin like a record, crazy on a Sunday night. You make me dance like a fool, forget how to breathe, shine like gold, buzz like a bee. Just the thought of you can drive me wild. Oh, you make me smile.